Turn this into this. I'm the Great British Chocolatier and you're watching Chocolate Plus. Hello and welcome to another episode of Chocolate Plus. My name is Mark, aka the Great British Chocolatier, and today we're going to be making some marshmallow pumpkins using some pretzel sticks and some orange candy melts. So first things first, we're gonna put this in the microwave for 30 seconds. And then we're going to give them a stir. We're going to be just using some of these, not the whole bag. We're going to just see how many one bag of chocolate makes. Of course, we have a parchment paper, baking tray, and I have these gloves, which I always use and put on. So these are orange. They don't taste orange, they're just orange in colour because pumpkins are orange. So what I'm going to do is put some pumpkin spice in the chocolate, which is something they're not going to expect. First round, tiny bit of melting. You want to stir it around to distribute that heat, like so. Throw it back in the microwave for another 30 seconds, and then we're going to stir it again and put it in for a third time. Alright, so probably going to need a bowl or a plate. I'll use this plate here, and we're going to put our pretzel sticks, and we're probably going to use, I guess, about an inch or so of the pretzel stick, and then we're not going to use the middle parts. Alright, round two. Melted a bit more, as you know. We're going to keep on stirring. Distribute the heat. Smells good. And there we go. Put them in for a third round. So I don't know how many one bag is going to make. Without, if I put 30 seconds on the clock, that was too small. But you know what? I might have to just break these in half, because the whole idea is that they don't stick up too much, and they can't really be shaped a lot. But that's going to be a square, yeah, because it's not gonna. I don't think we can reshape them unless we warm them up. Alright, third round. I'm just going to keep on stirring, getting rid of the excess chocolate that's on the fork and any excess lumps that is in the chocolate. And all we do is just stir, 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 stir. And one bag looks like it's not going to make a lot. I'll probably get about a dozen, methinks, out of that. As you see, nice and melted. Just the consistency that we're looking for. Of course, you don't have to use a fork, you can use a spoon. We try and keep that at an angle. And see if I've got a dish here that I can put it at an angle, like so. So I'm just going to leave that the way, and I'm just going to try and dump this in the chocolate. I don't want to get it on the stem. I want the stem to stay brown, and dump it in, and we shake off the excess like so, and then we're going to put it down on the parchment paper. Alright, so you don't have to put any chocolate onto the, and it's gone down. I can feel the bottom here, so I would go over half a pretzel stick, and we just bathe it all in chocolate. Knock off the excess as much as we can and place it down. Alright, so let me get on with this, and the same process, stick in the pretzel stick and dip and cover. So I'll do this, and when I'm done, we'll be back when I'm finished. And I just remembered I forgot to put in the pumpkin spice. So let me do that right now. Alright, so pumpkin spice. We're gonna put a lot, just a dash, a little half tablespoon. We don't want to overpower the chocolate. And this is also going to help turn the white chocolate a little darker. So it's going to be a browny orange. Alright, so let's do this again with the pumpkin spiced. Alright, so with the spoon, or the fork or the spoon, whichever you use, we're just going to encase the whole thing. And if you get chocolate on the pretzel, that's okay. And we're just going to gently tap it out, like so, and onto the tray. So look at that. Ain't too bad. We are going to put lines on here. That's why I have a piping bag. And we're going to just use the rest of the chocolate that's in here. So like I said, I'll get on now doing these. And when I'm near the end, we'll be back. Alrighty, just gonna come to an end here because I want to save some for putting the lines on. So I'm not gonna make a massive amount, and I can see if you get any spots, you're gonna cover them up. But once again, we just push it around in the chocolate, covering everything as we can. I see my view is different to your view, but that's all we're gonna do. We make 15, but actually I'll make one more for tasting. So just dump it in, and of course, like I said, you can use milk chocolate, you could use dark chocolate if you like. The orange is whimsical because pumpkins are orange. And I guess you can do some white if you want white. I think adding in that pumpkin spice is just going to be a little different. So that's what I'm going to do for that. Put this on the side, and I've got to get a spoon and a cup here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to say the name, but you all know where that came from, and all the people on there. But we're just going to cover as he knocks it over. Just going to use this. If it works, like so. And we're going to just scoop the rest of the chocolate down into the piping bag. And because it's been out a while, it's thickening it up just a tiny bit, but that's okay. And then take it out of a cup, give it a shake down, and push everything to the bottom, and then we twist. Now I can feel it's quite cold, and now we're going to get a pair of scissors. And because we want to cut just a tiny, we want a really thin line, so we're going to cut just a tiny bit off the top there. Not too much, because we want a very thin line. Don't know if you see that, but I've got to warm this up, I think, in the microwave. And I'm just going to put 15 seconds, but you see, that's the kind of line, nice thin, less than a millimeter thick. These ones at the back are dry. These ones here are still wet. I don't think it's really going to be a problem. I don't want to put them in the microwave at this point, because as we know, it's going to be cold when it comes out, and setting a warmer, hotter chocolate onto a cold, it won't adhere at all. It'll just fall off as you pick it up. So these first three are our pumpkin spice lace, and I'm probably going to zoom in on this, and let me put the plate down here. And so what I'm going to do is just do some lines down like that. And of course, it's a bit wibbly wobbly, but they're going on, and I'm just squeezing gently as we go down. I don't know if you see that, but that's that one. Show you again, you're just starting from top and you're squeezing, trying to keep it nice. And if it's a bit wonky, that's alright. So just giving it the effect of a pumpkin. Let me show you one more, and there's a bit of a spot there, and that's it. See, I don't know if you see that, but the contrast with the lighter orange and the darker orange on the, but you'll see it, it's there. So I'll go on doing these, and I'll be back when it's done. Alrighty, so that's that done. And what we're going to do, we're going to pop these into the fridge, not too long because it's kind of cold in here. So they can go into the fridge for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then when that's done, we'll be back and we'll give it a taste test. Look at our pumpkin patch. See you in a bit. Okay, we are back. And as you can see, they're all set. Gotta get our famous red bowl here as we place them on here. So, I mean, look at that. I think they look pretty smart. and they're gonna be real tasty. So let's place them all on here. And all the excess is good because it'll probably fall off like it just did. So we're just gonna put them on the tray like so. I mean, look at those. Don't they look absolutely delightful? Right, let's put them down there for a minute. And let's see if I got a knife. No. See, it's over here. Nope. So I'm gonna have to bite it. So here we go. That's the pumpkin spice is subtle. I probably could have added a whole teaspoon because the vanilla really is strong, but they taste absolutely good. You got a good shell all the way across. You see the pretzel in there, which will give it a salty taste. So now I did that. Very good. No. I think these are a win. The pretzel gives a crunchy, slightly salty kick to it. Pumpkin spice for one bag, I would say put a whole teaspoon in and stir it in well, because it's subtle but it's still good. So these are the ones that I did without the pumpkin spice, and the speckly ones, as you can see there, are all done with the pumpkin spice. The pumpkin spice. All right, so there we go. Short and simple, short and sweet. An exercise, something that you can do in your own home for the Thanksgiving and for the fall festivals that are coming. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to chocolatize the subscribe button if you haven't already. And click that notification bell, which will let you know every time a new video has been uploaded. Well, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.